Hi guys, today I'm going to show how we can create or buy your own domain from Google Domains and assign that domain to your already existing WIX website. I would also go through the option of how you can connect to a domain as well as transfer a domain, but mainly we would be focusing on how we are going to buy a domain from Google Domains website and assign it to a old WIX website. So let's first start with how it looks like when you sign in yourself to a Google Domain dashboard. So as you can see, this is one of my user ID where I have no domains assigned to this user. So if you want to find one, you can just find the perfect domain. Say I have digimarketeronline.org and I make a search. Then it would tell me whether the site is available or not. So as you can see here, I don't have digimarketeronline.org since I've already bought it earlier. I have other options which are available. So depending on your requirement, you can just go add it to the cart and make the payment. So payment can be done through PayPal or Google Pay. So if I connect to this and move to the next buy option, then I would be able to buy it. So I'm going to the shopping cart now. So as you can see here, it shows all the options available. So you can just select on auto renew on, so that like every year it gets renewed by itself. You don't have to worry and go and make the payment. So if you do the checkout, let me go and show you how the checkout is done. So it would ask you certain personal information as well as the mode of payment. So once you have this, since my PayPal is already connected, I would be making a payment through PayPal, so I wouldn't go forward with this. Otherwise I would have to buy the site even if I don't want it. So this is just for you people to know how you can buy a Google website domain from the Google Domains site. So currently I'm not making any purchase since I've already done that. So if I go to another account of mine, I had bought another website earlier, and if there is any website domain that is connected to your user ID, it would show like this on the page. Even in spite of having a domain connected, you can get a new domain or you can make a transfer of the domain, as you saw here on the website. You have the option of transferring a domain to your other user ID, or if it is already assigned to some other Google user ID, you can click that, write the domain here and ask for it to transfer to this account. So that option is also available, but currently I'm not focusing that on this video. I would just show you how the domains are bought and assigned. So this is one of the domains which is connected to a Google workspace and a Google website, as a WIX website, as you can see here. So once you have the Google workspace assigned to that domain, you can see here you would be accessing that domain through that workspace email ID itself. So if you lose this email ID, you will lose the domain settings as well. So you would have to transfer this domain to some other user ID before you stop the renewal of Google Workspace. So that is one issue I found with the use of workspace associated domain name. So if you go to the WIX website, it shows like how my domain is connected to a WIX website and the information related to that. So I think it's taking some time here. Yeah, so this is the site page, that how it looks when it is connected on the Google space. So this is the site. There's only one website that is connected, so it shows that particular connection here. So let me go to the WIX dashboard. So here you can see I have 4 websites. All of them are published and 2 of them are connected to my own domain. So when you connect a domain of your own to one of the WIX website, you will have to go to the premium version of it. You will have to upgrade your site to the premium version. Only then you would be able to connect that domain name to your website. Otherwise, you would not be in a non-upgraded version. You would be having the WIX site domain associated with your website name. So as you can see here, this is my older site from which I had transferred my domain name to the new site. So this site is no longer premium, and the URL of this site is associated with the WIX site domain name. So let me show you how you're going to connect to your domain when it is not associated. So I clicked on this. This is an active site. As you can see here, it is still loading on your World Web. I'll go to that particular site to make the changes. I would not be making permanent changes since I would have to upgrade, but I'll show you where the options lie and what you would have to do. So once your website loads on the dashboard of WIX and you don't have any personal domain connected to that site, you would get this option, connect your own domain. If you click on this, it would take you to a page where it would ask you to connect to a domain or buy a new domain. If you buy a new domain from here, it would be from the WIX site that you would be buying the domain. There's no much difference in the pricing ranges. Only thing is the management of those domains would be done by WIX or Google from wherever you're buying it. So currently I'm not going to buy any new domain since I already have one. So I would go ahead and connect to that domain. So as you can see here, if I want to connect to a domain, I would have to upgrade this account to a premium version. So if I go to this, it would ask me for payments and certain personal information. So if you can see here, it shows you the pricing list and what you want, which plan you want to go for. Normally we go for the unlimited version where like you can get most of the features, and you have ultimate unlimited bandwidth, and storage space is also quite impressive. So you can go and make the selection and make the payment. I make the payment through PayPal. So currently I'm not showing you how I make the payment and buy this because I've already have two of premium versions of the sites. So I would just show you how the connection is done. So in this, as you can see here, this site of mine is already connected to a domain. So if I want to make a transfer from one of the premium sites to another site which I have on the WIX dashboard, then I would have to go to the site actions. As you can see on the dashboard here, I have multiple changes that I can make. So if I go to manage plan is nothing but how I have upgraded my WIX site. So it shows me that I am on a premium plan and I want to manage my domain at this point of time. So if I go to the manage domain, I would get two options here. If you can see here, I can connect to another domain. So automatically this domain will get unassigned from this website and the new domain would be connected, or transfer your domain to WIX. That means I have this domain managed by Google. I want to transfer it to WIX. There's no much of a change, but I don't want to do that. Or I can go and buy a new domain and assign it to this. But with this video, I want to show you how to unassign from this site and assign it to a different site. So if I show you this, assign to a different site. So here it would show me that I have this premium plan associated with Money Earner's site. So if I select one of the sites and go to the next option, then it would ask me whether I want to add an existing plan or upgrade this site to a premium plan. So I can go for assign an existing plan and click OK. So if in that case, it would transfer my premium plan from Money Earners to that site which I've selected, and also it would assign the domain for Money Earners to the site which I've selected. So there is an easy option of transferring your domain from one site to the other. But remember one thing, all the configurations that you have done for your website on Money Earner's site after connecting to the domain, be it your search console connection or Bing connection, all that would have to be redone on your new site because the configurations would be lost. So that is one thing you have to keep in mind before transferring. First take the snapshot of all the configurations you have done. So to show that, let me show you where it happens. Go to the settings of your site and go to your custom code. So on this page you have all your custom settings that you have done. Just make a list of what settings you have before you transfer the site, or else you would have to miss some of this information. So if you like this video and have found some value in it, please like and subscribe and comment so that I can make more videos. Thank you for watching.